Solo self-found. The fuck is that? This optional mode disables trade and party play for the character. You can convert it back to regular character anytime. No thanks.
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here. At the end
A character with this name already exists? Oh! What motherfucker out there thinks they're classier than us? I have to kill them. There can only be one.
What? The witch is escaping! Kill her!
No worries, Foul. Just let me know. I know! You gotta wonder, like, how? Viada's not necessarily a popular name. Unless it's Pax, in which case he is exactly as classy as us, as if not more. He's the good twin of the evil and the good twins. Right at the riverbank. Yeah, it's literally the exact same.
I will not join the dead today.
This is all you wanted to see, right? Yeah, you just start exactly like you did before. Talk to Wounded Man.
I'm glad to see another living soul. The miller went off to warn Clearfell.
Etc. This will be who I play with Vissy with. I'll keep this little
I was
girl.
fixing to go after him till that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate it if you could.
Dude, I have a witch that's dumb.
Reach Clearfell.
Yeah, and the only thing that's different is, like, when you get to Clearfell, you can actually access your stash, and you can put on all your fun gear from your stash. So, like, that's why I keep a lot of shit. I keep, like, every fucking scepter I find, because I know I'm gonna make another witch, and I know I'm gonna want a scepter on a witch, and so I keep, it's crazy. I keep a lot of shit. But that's how you start a new one. ClassyVitch, you think you'll beat me? Motherfuckers. I know, it's terrible. They're nerfing the build, I'm pretty sure, aren't they? Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting nerfed. I'm just taking advantage of it while it exists. Your stash carries over. Yes, that's why I keep shit. Like, all of this, I'm keeping this for other characters. Look at all those scepters I keep. The rattling scepters for skellies. That's all for just alts. Because all of that is accessible. So yeah, save. And that's why, like, you put all your gems and shit, you save all this. That's all accessible on all your other tunes. So is this. It just makes leveling a lot faster. Oh, leveling, I guess, progressing. Oh, knives. You didn't know? Oh, honey. Oh, CJ, I would have used that to rub one out for an age. Half of PoE 1's bosses and antagonists were all witches. Shut up, really? I never played PoE 1. That's the crazy part. I'm kind of I'm a noob. But I saw a bunch of you saying that you felt slow. I don't know if this is one of the best builds in the world, but the witch isn't slow. If you want something fun to play with that just kills shit really fast, the witch is pretty fast. It's kind of gross. Like, I'm still kind of participating, but also kind of not. I'm just here. I've heard the monk is really fun. I'd like to roll a monk. Glut actually gave me some cool armor to fuck around with a monk on. See, and I'm kind of glad I started with PoE 2 because if it was faster than this, I think I would have been a little overwhelmed. Like, I really enjoyed the speed this game was presented to me because it feels like an easily I'm trying to think of the word, metabolizable, you know what I'm trying to say. Much easier to consume and learn at this speed, as opposed to just having a ton of shit dumped on me really, really fast. Digestible, thank you, Chris. Yeah, that was the word I was desperately trying to get out of my mouth, and it just got all gummy up in there. The boss fights are ridiculous. I mean, it's interesting because, like, I don't know. I don't play, this is my first time ever playing PoE, so, like, my opinion doesn't matter. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But like, I would think that this part of the game where you're killing mobs and whatnot and going about just murdering nonsensically should slowly, progressively teach you how to play the game so that you can beat the bosses. And I feel like it does a really bad job at that because all of this feels really dumb easy to me. And then I get to bosses and I'm like, how come the boss is everything different from everything I've ever done in this game? How come I feel so lost? And like I haven't been playing for hours and hours and hours. I don't know how else to explain that. That's probably my biggest complaint, is it feels weird in that way. Part of that's also your build. Yes, I would not contest that. But shouldn't my build feel just as broken on these parts of the game? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, my build should feel like it's not gonna last in a boss fight fighting these things. So then I will change it before I get to the boss fight. Whereas I've got a build that's really, really fun doing everything but boss fights. So I feel like I end up catering a build to boss fights that then is not fun in the rest of the game, which is arguably the majority of the game. Does that make sense? Like, I've got this great build, I'm having a good time, but I have to go to a boss fight, so I have to go change all of my armor and all of my weapons and everything just for this boss fight, and then I'm gonna go put all my fun stuff back on and have a good time again. Feels odd. And I don't know. Like, maybe that's just PoE. Like, they're like, no, we like to kind of just fuck you. That's fine. That's Soulsy. Sure. I think it's kind of lazy game design. But sure. I heard they are nerfing that first boss, though, the one that you go down in a little elevator to beat. Because they acknowledged it was harder than it should have been, which is nice. I'm glad someone listened. That was good, because that was ridiculous. That fight was dumb. And see, Knives is the opposite. I'm the opposite. Bosses are easy ads or bullet sponges. See, that's so interesting. I don't know. You would think it would, I don't know. The Draven and his girlfriend fights, the only reason I beat him is I had Glut with me, and he acted like my meat shield. He was the tank the whole time, and I still died once or twice. Like, that was a difficult fight. But that one going down in the elevator, it was his, like, lightning rods that would come down from the sky one-shot me. Like, my movement speed wasn't good enough, because my build isn't meant for movement speed, and I couldn't get out of his shit, so if one hit me, it would stun me, and then I couldn't get out and avoid another one, and I would just die over and over and over. It was very repetitive. And, like, the trial, it's whatever, the first trial, I guess, second trial. I did it last night, and I just don't, again, like, sure, it's just a hurdle to get over, but I don't quite understand the logic of honor. If you can survive a fight and make it out with 100 life, what is maintaining honor teaching you? I don't know. It feels like a gimmick just to be gimmicky a little. Ding. Like gimmicky for gimmick's sake. Ish. But this is coming from a very pretentious old-ass MMO player who's just played for years and years and years and, of course, wants to go back to, you know, like, Dark Age of Camelot, which that's not happening, so. Again, my opinion doesn't matter. It's just, I try to make logic of things. When something's annoying to me, I try to put myself in a developer's point of view and be like, why is this the way it is? Like, they wouldn't do this just for the sake of it, because that would be boring and lame, and why would you do anything just for the sake of it? There's got to have a logical reason. Like, it's got to be teaching me something, or... But, like, so far in my experiences, bosses don't teach me anything other than the boss is probably going to be, like, nothing you've ever experienced yet, so just be prepared to die and learn that boss over and over and over again. And it also teaches me, I'm just not excited for boss fights because you don't really get that great of loot, and you get shit experience. Like, I get exponentially, literal, not exaggerating, exponential more experience just fighting mobs all day than I ever do from touching a boss. And that's weird. Like, I've never heard that bong sound fighting a boss. That means I got good loot. It never happens. It's just weird, like, and I can't make sense of it. I don't understand. I think it's just the PoE way of just, like, here's a difficult... Diablo 4 is very much the same. Yep, it's literally why I stopped playing it. I was balls deep in it, and it was... I don't mind grindy if there's a decent reward. Like, if I'm grinding out something because that boss is definitely going to drop at least some gear that's going to give me some money, some gems, or something, I don't mind grinding it, but I feel like I'm grinding bosses just to get them over with. It's like having sex with someone you don't want to. I'm just here to get it over with. And that's sad, because you're not getting good experience, you're not getting good loot. You're just kind of having to alter your build for something that's not going to be a factor once you beat it. I don't know how to explain that, but it kind of annoys me a little. But it's still really fun, obviously. Those are like little complaints that, obviously, I can just keep rolling babies and play with my friends. Fuck the trials. I don't have to trial worth shit. Eat my spirit. Good loot is now my favorite new euphemism for cum, CK. I'm gonna loot that penis, I'm gonna loot that motherfucking body. Just loot the dick. Loot the dick. Loot the dick. See, I got so much that, like, I got better shit just out of killing that guy than I ever did a boss. Bought myself some toys yesterday. They're out for delivery today, and I did not buy through Amazon. Wow! And they didn't cost you a literal arm and a leg? That's actually incredible. Usually that would be like $1,000.
How can I advise you?
The fact that it's that fast a delivery, too, is fucking impressive. Yeah, can we know where you bought from that it was that fast? We're all horny on Maine. You gotta share with the class.
Hello.
I could treat myself to some Christmas dick. Well, hi, welcome to my channel. If you're here for PoE, I'm just here to warn you that I do talk about sex all day, every day. It's kind of my jam. Bellessa. Bellessa? I want to write it down. Bellessa. Where is paper? How do you spell it? Bellessa. Hell yeah. Oh, Viata, are you on? Yes, thank you. Bitch, you know you gotta remind me of this shit. I'm a space cadet. How do I get into... And then Viata. And then invite to guild. And then you should have an invite. If you go to your guild tab, you should have an invite in there. Sex, who is she? Exactly. Glad, just let me know when you want to and I'll jump into Discord. I'll probably take a break first just to get an ad out of the way. Holy shit, I just caught a glimpse of myself blonde in the camera and had a moment. Had a moment. Already forgot I'm blonde. Viata's in! Yes! Hold on. Oh, wait, no, she has an invite. When you get... I think, so... I can promote you so I can have my mods in one, you know what I'm saying? Molly, welcome back. That's okay. They have great customer support. That's fucking awesome. Really, 3 toys for a little over 100 is a really good deal, to be honest. I'm used to toys being 100 per. But by the way, we're talking about dildos. The original amount was like 250. Fucking A, dude. Christmas, get something for your butt that's meant for it. Flared bases. You know what, young guy? A little bit. I don't know if I'm addicted makes it seem like a bad thing. I'm having a really good time, but I don't feel like I have to play the game. Which is nice. Like, for instance, just as an example, back in the day playing ESO, not saying ESO has anything to do with it, but like, you get into writs and you get into doing your daily crafting and all this shit, and you start to feel, and there's like daily login rewards, and I started feeling like I have to play every day, not I get to play every day. Whereas like, with this game, I'm more excited because like, first thing in the chat, Glut's like, everybody in the office is sick, I'm taking the month off till January. My first thought, oh, motherfucker, we multitasking. Because that's what Knives does all day, too, is play games and work at the same time. And I get really excited. I'm like, I get to play with people. Viata and Vissy both went to get the game. And I get excited because, like, I get to play with my friends. As opposed to, I have to. Yeah, I don't like that. That's a part of the big reason I left ESO is I didn't, like, feel... Like, I was at the point where I almost bought a laptop just so when I go to cons, I could get my login rewards in ESO. That's crazy. That's nuts. That's nuts. Don't fuck with anything less. Literally. Mm-hmm. It sounds like it's gonna be a very merry pomus. A very merry pomus, everyone. Cheers. Steffi, it's literally been like 5 years. I have the game actually, like, I don't know if it's installed, but I have it downloaded on my computer because I want to log in and just check my housing stuff. I've been craving doing that lately. Cheers. Satan bless us, everyone. Steffi 100%, which is understandable. I mean, it's a pretty social game. The sad thing is, I still to this day have nothing against the game in any way, shape, or form. What's sad to me is that the parts of the game that I love, i.e. like PoE. Wow, Katie. Wow. Fuck off. PvP. Wow. They don't see PvP players as money spenders, and so they don't really put resources into doing anything with PvP. And so it hasn't changed. Like, I've heard there's some map changes here and there and shit, but like, I bet I could log in with some of the shit I have on my character right now and still do pretty good in PvP. And it just started to feel really stagnant. Like, I was just kind of doing the exact same thing every day, and every once in a while I would change up my armor, but it wouldn't really do anything. Like, it didn't make a difference. A dual string bow. Let me look at my stash, because I've saved some bows, because I know you guys are using bows. I really save a lot of shit. Let me see. This is not bad. Maximum life, dexterity. I need some... Thorns! Thorns! Ah! Thorns can literally eat my ass. Ooh, Kun, have you seen anyone use it? You should send it to me. If you still have it. Oh my god. I hate the way I talk when I get excited about a weird game.
I wanna see you build.
Opaque Grand Life. I think mine's better. That's a pretty tiara. Too bad I'm not good enough for it.
Stay inside.
I don't want to talk to you. Let me see. I have this. A precise fire quiver. That's probably not what you're looking for. You're looking for like dual something? Did I save it? Oh, nope. I saved a crossbow. Precise dryad bow. Loads an additional bolt, 30 to accuracy. Look at all those scepters I saved, though. This is all cross your characters. Just to reiterate that. That's why we have these things and we save them. I guess I didn't save any others. The Dragon Nails Fire Quiver. If you want any of these bow and arrow shit, you just say. It'll say dual bow. Okay. This one adds 3 to fire damage, adds 4 to fire damage, 13% increased damage with bow skills, 12% increased critical damage bonus for attack damage, gain 12 life per enemy killed, gain 8 mana per enemy killed. That seemed dope, so I just saved it. I thought maybe an alt. Maybe someday. Ass to ass? Oh, I should put these bows in the guild stash, because that's why I saved them. Oh, that's a dual string. Okay, so now we can actually see what one looks like. I put all those scrolls in there, by the way, so if anybody sees those are for new players and shit. Identifying scrolls. Please take them. Bow, physical damage 24 to 47, critical hit damage 5%, attacks per second 1.1, requires level 28, 65 dex, bow attacks fire, an additional arrow, 53% increased physical damage, grants 3 life per enemy hit. That's not bad at all. Dude, Steffi. Sloads. How sick is that? It still works. Like, it's disgusting. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull some shit out. Steffi, the cool thing about this game, like, technically there are certain classes that are like, they have additional dexterity or whatever, which is better for bows. But from what I understand about PoE is the class is just kind of like, here's your starter shit, but when you look at the skill tree, you can do whatever the fuck you want with that class. Like, you can make a tanky witch, or a magic monk, or whatever. You can really do whatever the fuck you want. The stats on your gear and the way you level up your character with the star map thing seems to be more what fleshes your character out, more than anything, way more than your class. Your class is more like starting stats, just to get you going. Is huffing Vicks Vapor Rub vaping or huffing? Ooh, huffing. Maybe? That's a good fucking question. That's the build, thank you, Kun. Because I get so much thorns, like, I think I have to do it. Just cuz. Okay, let me take some of this shit out, because I know I saved this. Because some of it looked good, I don't know. I don't know. People can take it and sell it if you don't want it. Some of it looked decent, so I saved it forever. What else was there? Did I save some movement shit? Maximum life rarity, 6 strength, lightning. Unidentified. Where are you there? Movement. That. I wanted to give some movement boots away, because that is so important. Movement speed, movement speed. Which one's... they're both not bad. Thorns. Anybody want some thorns? 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 I don't know why I saved some of these. This isn't bad. I just want people to have some decent gear to start out with. And then I'll put a couple of these in there. Let's see. Level 1 Skelly. Can it fit that? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, that's what I wanted to put in there. Fuck. She's messy. The main thing with class is the ascendancy. You want to pick an ascendancy that works well with the skills you want to use. There you go. And that's the trials you have to do, right? That's how you get your ascendancies, which is why we're all living in the nightmare of it. I have no interest in stretching my ass, to be honest. I know some people are into that, like as a kink thing. You do you, boo-boo, not my thing. Like, I don't want to stretch anything.
Browse as long as you like.
Except my imagination. Hey! Oh my god. Okay, Knives, are you there? Are you in Discord? I'm opening up Discord. There's literally 3 of those bows you like in here. I need you to look at them. Because I know we don't all have the same shop. Do you want to look at these 3 double stringy bows and tell me if you want any of them? The other 2, bow attacks fire an additional arrow, fire damage 10 to 14, adds 10 to 14 fire damage, grants 3 life per enemy hit. And then the Squire's dual string bow of skill. Physical damage 19 to 37, critical hit 5%, attacks per second 1.6. Requires level 28, 65 dex. Bow attacks fire an additional arrow. 19% increased physical damage, 18 to accuracy, plus 18 to accuracy, and 5% increased attack speed. Got it.
Serve you well.
Are you doing lightning, Knives? I don't remember, because that one's got the lightning on it, which is pretty dank. This one, I think the other 2 are fire. One to 27, 10 to 14, 19 to 37. This one's really good. I might just buy that, just in case.
They shall fear you.
Because it's got 16 to 31 versus... I mean, that 16 to 31 plus 1 to 27 of lightning, plus the 5% critical hit, attacks per second 1.1. What does this one do? 1.16. Bow attacks, they both fire an additional arrow, adds 1 to 27 lightning damage, 15% reduced attribute requirements. Strength, dexterity, and intelligence are the 3 primary... Oh! That's sick. This one, David? The crossbow? Physical damage 11 to 42, critical hit 5%, attacks per second 1.7, reload time 0.7, requires 27 level 26, 34 strength, 34 dex, plus 73 to accuracy rating, gain 14 life per enemy. Compound. Which one's a compound? What's a compound bow? This one? They're all pretty decent, to be honest. It's just whether or not you're going... You guys are going to have to fight over these. Should we do... They are. Okay, they call them dual string. Yeah, compound bows. Oh, they're for like... Oh, that's what Sacha has. Sacha has a compound bow, right? Or does she have... Yeah. Ooh, spirit stuff is so hard to come by, David. Thank you for that. Boy fruit, David. Are they all 3 good? Should I just buy all 3 and put them in the bank? Like, if they're all 3 really good, if this is what you guys need, these kind of bows. I did offer knives first, so I think he has dibs on whatever bow he wants. But if you want either of these, David, just let me know. I will buy them. I have plenty of money. Are they all good? I'll just buy it. I'll just put them in there. Oh, no, you should definitely get better gear as you go up. I haven't leveled this guy up in forever because I haven't found anything better, but it's smart to do. Let's see. Spirit is literally the shit I'm looking for, so I appreciate you, David. I might look and see what you dropped. Nothing. Nothing. Craps. Craps and craps. What did David drop? Ooh! I might take that if nobody cares. That's literally kind of. I'm gonna gamble with it, and if I gamble bad, I'll just throw it back. Let's see. Yeah, increase to spirit. Those are nice. Those are nice. If you're using an attack skill, it scales off your weapons. If you're using a spell, it scales off your skill level most. Okay.
Now, I'm going
Hi,
to
Ally Love.
fuck you with Satan's cock.
Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I appreciate you. Okay. Knives, which bow did you want? Do you remember which one it was? 19 to 30. Was it this one? It does the 19% increased physical damage, plus 18 to accuracy, 5% increased attack speed. I think it was this one because it does 19 to 37% damage. And these two add elemental onto them. This is the only one that doesn't have elemental. Attacks per second, 1.16, 1.1, 1.1. Critical hit, 555. Yeah, it just depends if you want... Yeah, this one has no elemental on it. This one has lightning and a 15% reduced attribute requirement, which is incredible. This one has 10 to 14 fire damage, grants 3 life per enemy hit. The lightning one... Okay, I'm going to save that one, and I'm going to put the other 2 in the bank for David to pick off of. Whichever one you need, David. I like this, that we can share gear this way. It's really nice. And look at all that. I bet they all have movement on them. Movement, movement. You guys are the best. It's literally the best. If you're finding it hard to beat some of the bosses, please get something with movement on it. It's everything. It's worth everything. That movement speed is everything. Can you add instructions to a DNR? What do you mean? So basically when you have a DNR, you mean a do not resuscitate, right? There's levels. So we have a do not physically resuscitate, which means we won't do compressions, but we will intubate and we will press drugs. We'll give drugs, pressors, and shit like that to speed your heart up. There is a do not intubate DNR, so we can do pressors, we can do everything, but we cannot intubate. There's a no physical DNR, so we can do pressors, but no physical compressions, no intubation. There's different levels of DNR, and they're very, very common, because, like, some people are so fragile that literally coding them would kill them, so we have, like, a no physical DNR. So we'll give pressors and stuff, but we're not going to code them because they probably had open chest surgery or something, and to code them would crush them. Shit like that, there's many levels to that. So, no worries. We actually are taught different ways to treat victims based on how they are going. If you are a drowning victim, I could go on about this forever, but literally there's different levels of drowning, different ways we assess that. Like whether or not you swallowed a bunch of water, whether or not you aspirated water, whether or not you just suffocated. Like, believe it or not, 9 times out of 10, drowning victims, they suffocate because they don't inhale water or anything. Like, they literally just... and then just suffocate. Because we find no water in the lungs or anything. Like, we have all sorts of... we're taught all that stuff, so no worries. Yep, you're not dead till you're warm and dead. It's facts. But yeah, when you drown, more often than not, what we do is we end up... we're more worried about the cellular composition inside your body than we are about you aspirating water. Most people don't aspirate. Most people end up swallowing so much water that it oversaturates the cells and your body starts dumping salts really, really fast, which can make your heart rate go really, really, really slow to a very scary point. And a lot of people, like, they'll choke up some water on the beach and everyone's like, oh, they're fine, everything's fine. They go home and go to sleep and they don't wake up. A lot of drowning has nothing to do with, like, on-the-spot shit, and most of the time it doesn't involve a full code. A code, being coded, your heart has to stop. Stop. Not fibrillate, stop. Then you're a code. Does that make sense? What is it, Katie? You can down a teaspoon or a tablespoon. What? In your lungs? It depends on the water. Isn't it a tablespoon? I want to say a tablespoon of water and you're officially, like, considered a drowned victim. Like, you are one of... isn't there 4 levels of drowning? It's like... suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck till I come... sorry, there's, like... I think there's 4... It's been a while that I've been... since I've been in school, please. I know there's a lot of nurses and shit in chat. Please feel free to correct me or fill in the blanks where I don't... where I miss. There's 4 levels of drowning. There's, like, suffocating, aspirating... ingesting water, so like swallowing a ton of water, and then there's saltwater drowning, and saltwater makes everything worse, from what I remember, right? Okay, do you want to just do that? Okay. In the bottom. Get it. I don't think I have a gem to turn this gold. Why am I like that? No. I'll just hold on to it for now. Because I just need... I have level 3 skeletal warrior... level 5 skeletal warrior minions would be amazing. That would add to my intelligence as well. And spirit, but I want that 1 level to all minions, which means I need that thing. Which means I gotta break down a lot of gold gear, I think. Or maybe not gold gear, but like good gear. Magical gear. What is this? That's a pretty decent one I could turn gold too. See, I saved this shit and then I forget why. I'm gonna put those 2 there, because we're gonna fucking have to gamble with those. Once I can. I don't have the shit to gamble. And I'm going to put some of this in the stash so you guys can have it, because I just saved it because I knew it was good, but I knew I wasn't ever going to use it. Get yourself some minions. That's a pretty decent belt if you're magical and you have minions. This is good if you're magical and you need to be tanky. I'm going to keep 1 movement speed boot for myself, just in case. Oh, I should put these in there. I don't need any of this. Some decent jugs. Do you want some jugs? I'm so sorry. Boop, 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 boop. We should... I'm gonna just be a little anal about this. It's fine. Yeah, now just the tiny shit. I just got the tiny shit out. That's it. Now people can see it better. We all love some jugs. You're welcome. I hope it works well for you. There's a mnemonic for drowning, yeah, and I just can't remember what it is. So I got to experience my third. I fell on it. Oh, wait, what was it? Was it Christmas themed? Oh my God, please tell me it was Christmas themed. If it was Christmas themed, we get a bingo. Seriously. If it's an ornament, if it's Christmas themed, all of the above. I don't get why people just can't be honest. When my boo refuses to tell his PCP that he gets headaches during sex, I had to tell them for him. They were like, yeah, that's important. Could be a blood flow problem. 100%. And God forbid he died while you were fucking Jesus. People, I mean, it's sad. It's nothing to do with your SO. It's society has made us feel weird to talk about sex. Anything. Like, it's either weird and uncomfortable and we're ashamed that someone's going to be, like, make us feel embarrassed, or it's, like, a knock on our womanhood or manhood or personhood. That, like, something negative happens while fucking, when that's not that in any way, shape, or form. Steffi, have you ever told him about that woman who was fucked in her urethra for, like, 40 years before going and seeing a doctor because she couldn't get pregnant or something? Like, if you ever feel embarrassed, I'm here to tell you that we've seen worse. We've seen it. No! Shut the fuck up, hurts a lot. Are you kidding? The tree topper said, oh my God, no. Bingo! Bingo! Yes, that's a true story. It was all due to just like sexual ignorance, religious, you know, crushing of somebody, etc., etc. But it absolutely, like, insane. I don't even know what to say. There's nothing to be said. I don't know what to do about it. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's so sad. It's so sad. But no, I mean, I had a patient one time, literally, they came in and we were going to give them a certain antibiotic or something, but we did a pregnancy test. They were pregnant. And so we couldn't give them that antibiotic. And I was like, sorry, we have to go get a different antibiotic because... And the nurse told them they were pregnant. And she goes, I just don't understand. I was on top and gravity works. I couldn't have gotten pregnant. I was on my period at the time. I was a virgin, therefore I couldn't have got pregnant. I already have kids, therefore I couldn't have gotten pregnant. I slipped and fell on a Grey Poupon bottle. Like, the dude was shaking. He was so scared. I can't fuck. I would have fucking shit. I mean... Yeah. Just be honest. It's more scary when we don't know what's going on and we don't trust you. I couldn't be pregnant. He just jacked on the bed next to me. He pulled out. I thought that was my butt. Like, it's crazy. The amount of times that these things, like, we're all a little silly fucks sometimes. None of us are that. Maybe we should make an actual, dude, a 2025 bingo card. Oh, God. If we make a 2025 bingo card, I'd really have to make a rule that no politics. I am phobic of the orange beast. I don't want any part of him in my life more than it needs to be or has to be. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. It's too. I don't want to be reminded of it every day all the time. But if we could make some sort of funny bingo card that was, you know, well, it could be fun stuff that's not political. So like a certain orange beast throwing temper tantrums and throwing cheeseburgers against a wall. Like stuff like that, I'm okay with. That's fucking funny. That's cool. That's fun. Just not the political side of it. Like, so-and-so does blank that ruins everyone's lives. Like, we don't need to be haunted by that. Any of that any more than it's already out there. Does that make sense? Yes. Like Sacha. Oh, I love Sacha. There's a new Sacha I'm saving for Friday. Now, sex is much more fun than I did the research and figured out that some women need dual stem and not just penetration. That and just talking to a partner sometimes I think is something that's really, really underrated. Just like sitting down, not naked, having a casual conversation and laughing about what y'all are into can lead to doing what you're into and, you know, more open communication. And it's hot. Opening a strange sarcophagus that was buried for thousands of years. Wait, didn't we already have those plagues? I'm cool with frogs from the sky. That'd be kind of fun. Ugh. Okay, Glut's in Discord. I'm gonna take a quick break because I gotta pee really bad. But Mike's open if you guys want to talk to Glut. He knows a lot more about the game than me. If you guys want to ask him about his trials last night, I'm sure he wants to talk about those. I'll be back. The fury was, I was laughing, but also just in my mind like, God damn it. And then I tried the trials after movie night and it was, I quit. I fucking quit. I fucking quit and went to bed. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Oh shit, you just reminded me I should say drops and shit. Welcome back, everybody. Brr, it got cold out. I think I talked about it being too warm. Hurts a lot. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive and giving any things for 20 months. I fucking appreciate you. Cheers. That's what I was saying. Yesterday it was 45 degrees and that felt warm. It was because it's been so goddamn cold, like my body adjusted and I was getting like sweaty. I had to open the window when I was on my treadmill. It was gross. But it's still like icy out. Wasn't I going to put that in the... I was going to put that in the stash, in the guild stash. This is really good. If anybody is running minions, this belt adds another level to your minions. Very worth it. I just need the armor. Forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I just dumped shit. Oh yeah, I was gonna put that in there too. What needs to be a ringtone? My alert? What is the alert? I changed them to Christmas stuff, but I don't remember what I did to what. Steffi, right? Everybody's weather's been like that. Just like fucking all over. I'm not doing that right now. All over the place. That Sekhmis, by the way, that's it. That's the trial. It can eat my butt. A lot. Oh, Satan's... Have you never heard my fucking sub alert? Satan's cock? I don't even know where that came from. It's not, I don't think it's me. Oh, I need to level up. Don't let me forget. I've had it for quite some time. It might be. I don't... It might have been old Satan. Before GoXLR died and I had to remake Satan and then saved it. It could be old Satan. But yeah, it's been around so long I genuinely don't remember. You fucking worms. Did I tell you I was fucking around with armor the other day and didn't realize I took too much spirit off? And I was just running around and my, what are they, the little skulls, they were just gone. And I was like, what in the fuck? Why am I so weak? Where are all my babies? They was just like canceled out from not enough spirit. It was a terrible time. Like trying to find the armor I had on before and put it back on. Well, that's David put something in the guild thing, and I grabbed it because it adds a lot of spirit. I think it's a scepter. It actually would upgrade my skellies too. I just have to get whatever that stupid currency is that changes something to gold. Yeah, I need to make regal orbs, so I gotta like break down magical armor, I think, right? Yeah. Ugh. And break. Good to know. The hair in that alert is ancient. I haven't had brown hair, God. 10 years? No. Like, probably 8 years. I think about 8 years is when I started dyeing it. And I've, like, grown my hair out long enough to have it brown, and I get it all cut off. And I hate it. Stop. Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square. Eat my chaos. It's that storm fucker. Oh yeah. Those storm guys suck. I hate them. I didn't either, actually, because sometimes they'll be like behind a wall. And I swear I don't see them. Like, and these fucking, the tornadoes will keep coming for me. These guys suck too. Seriously? That's amazing. There's a fucking storm dude. Where is he? Ding! Rats! Time to die, skelly fucker. Thank you. Oh, no shit. You're the same level of us now, Knives, if you want to join. I can invite you, just tell me. But no pressure, you don't have to. Cast, you fucking idiot. And then eat it. Terror teeth. cute.
More mana.
Okay. Just let me know. I think I have to invite you. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. After we fight these guys, I just need to put in my level up point. I just keep forgetting. Not that it means anything, but maybe. Bum bum! Exalted Orb? What does that one do?
Putrefy.
Fuck yes. Yeah. I haven't gotten a good piece of gear in a long time. I mean, no shit. Offline, I roll thorns. It is so fucking infuriating. Is it like a trade house, kind of? So it's not like, it's above board. Yeah. I found him. Is there a... Oh. That kind of makes sense, considering it's still in, you know, early release. Bitch. Oh, that's what premium stash tabs are for. Okay. What is this? Why is there a fire ring? Who's that? Bitch. Not that big one. I wish. I think it's him. Grave bones? Nope. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah. I want that. I've rolled some incredible stats, and I've rolled some absolute shitty. I don't know if there's, I don't know. I don't see a pattern. It's like all thorns or all great.
I need more time.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. Yeah. Come, children, we fly. What's weird though is the busted stuff. I mean, I have some busted stuff. It only makes a difference when I'm in those goddamn trials.
Death and decay.
Death and decay.
Catherine, that wasn't it. Come, children, we fly. Did I go the wrong way?